Hey, Monkey community. Hope everyone had a great Monday and checking in on the project and looking at the chart on the 24-hour chart up 13%, holding strong and up with the broader market. Both Bitcoin and the top memes are up. So you can see Bitcoin's up to 88,000, uh, close to 89,000, and the top memes portfolio is up about 3%. So overall, looking good. Sentiment seems to be bullish on CT, although as we know that changes quickly. So things looking good, charts holding up and is solid. And I just want to talk a little bit about what makes me so confident in Monkey. And some of it's being a delusional bull and just loving Monkey, but there are reasons for my bullishness. The first thing is Monkey is rare these days. It's a simple organic animal meme. Everything's been done already. There's been multiple derivatives of every dog, cat, and there's some good dog and cat coins out there and other animal coins and even other, kind of funny derivatives or viral memes that are good. But this monkey's just a pure animal play. There's so much monkey content out there and it's so easy to understand and it's simple. And so that's the first reason. Second reason is we've got 5+ months of history. This isn't a new coin, and I've talked about it before. At under 500,000 market cap, I mean you can find coins that are 2 hours old at 500,000 market cap. But what you have here is this history, this 5 months of history that shows the community is going to stick around, and that's super important because the community is the strength of the coin, and we've had 5 months for that, just to allow the short-term holders to rotate out and the people that are looking for a quick buck rotate out, and we have this kind of core solid community of holders here. And I think that's why the floor has been holding up so nicely here at around 400 to 500,000. We're just kind of waiting for our chance to shine. So I think the 5 months of history is another reason why I'm so confident in this project. And the last point I'm going to talk about, not the last reason, but the last one I'm going to talk about in this video is that the 5 months that the community has spent building up the reputation of the project, I believe that'll be the fuel that ignites us eventually. Every time we've shilled, every video, every meme we've made, every time someone saw it, just adds to the list of people that have seen Monkey and perhaps faded it, not purchased. And what happens is when we start seeing the green candles, those folks will see it. They've already heard of Monkey. They know Monkey. At some point, they made a decision not to buy Monkey, even though they keep on seeing it on the timeline. So I think that right there for those people, or maybe they've even owned it for a while, but not held it for the long term, rotated into something else. All those people are going to see Monkey and the green candles, and they're going to say, okay, it's time. And they're going to start FOMOing in and sort of be that catalyst that pushes us even higher. And then obviously once we get up to a higher market cap and people see the movement, then even the larger whales that have seen us on the timeline, they'll start rotating in with size, and then that's when you go parabolic. So that's my thesis. I'm sticking to that. I am extremely bullish about the project, and those are just a few of the reasons. So I'll try to talk about those more in upcoming videos, but still extremely bullish and not just being delusional. There are actual reasons for that bullishness. All right, let's look at the news here. Speaking of bullish, Crypto Rover here says breaking the Trump family is 100% pro Bitcoin. If you're not bullish, think again. And I've talked about this many times. The Trump family, they're in power. They're super pro crypto. So I, I can't imagine why anyone's bearish, knowing that they're passing legislation, launching meme coins, and doing all sorts of things that crypto people do. And I mean, it's incredible to have this powerful family that's so pro crypto. So it makes me extremely bullish for definitely at least the next 3 years. And remember, they're going to put the foundation into just keep the US as a crypto hub and a center. So extremely bullish here. Link here had a good post. Your 9 to 5 pays the bills. Your 6 to 10 creates generational wealth. Take this seriously. And that's kind of my mindset. I'm taking it seriously as a once in a lifetime opportunity for a project like Monkey to just do all I can. And we should all do all we can to push this and see it through and see how high we can take this. I think we've got a perfect project, great community. Everything's there. We just need to do the work and get it done. And so we're not guaranteed success, but I think everything, all the key elements are there for the success. We just need to see it through and work hard. And Murad here, Gray BTC posted that Murad says you can't get the 100x returns without a bunch of 90% drops along the way. Murad on the brutal truth of high risk investing and how to mentally prepare for the volatility. There's a lot of volatility. People get shaken out of their bags, and I think that's the case with Monkey is that folks that did believe or even still believe rotate into other things because they can't take the volatility, the huge pullback, and they've moved on. And hopefully they come back just because that's part of investing and that's how you get the 100x. You have to sit through the pullback. Normally, there's not going to be a parabolic run without a couple huge pullbacks. So we've had definitely one huge pullback. Remember, I've always said if we run to 10 million, we could pull back to 5 million or something like that before we run all the way up. So just be prepared to hold and decide what you're going to do ahead of time. That way you don't trade with emotion. More bullish stuff on the Trumps. This is that video we were looking at before, but it says he's the co-founder of, I'm talking about Eric Trump, he's the co-founder of American BTC, a 4 billion company focused on mining Bitcoin. So, I mean, again, if you're not bullish here, I don't know what to tell you. Andy Leon said memes are happy. Everything is a meme. When the coin is down, every community member is a meme. Just be that happy meme. I think the monkey community is enjoying things still. At least I am posting and spending time chatting with the community. I think it's been great, and I'm still enjoying it. And that's an important thing. Make sure you're enjoying it, and just have fun out there. Uh, Mario Nawfal says Anthony Pompliano told CNBC the Bitcoin bottom is in and a rally is coming. Get ready. So is the bottom in for Bitcoin? This guy thinks so. Virtual Bacon says markets always move in waves of emotion. This one was fear. The next one will be relief. Be prepared and positioned. Totally. Yeah. If you're rolling along with the emotions of the market and every single time it's red, you get down and that's not a good way to be. And I know it's natural, but just be prepared. It goes through cycles. We're going to have that relief and that feeling of joy soon. Coinbase head of institutional strategy says Bitcoin bears enjoy your moment while it lasts. Someone else essentially saying we're at the bottom here. Murad here on with Red Guy says why community is the only thing that matters for a coin success. And I agree with him. The community is so important. If you don't have the community, you've really got nothing. You're going to have people piling in to make money and then they're going to dump on you. With the community, you have a chance to hit that escape velocity and really hit the big gains, generational wealth. Andy Leon here says memes are like a religion growing through positive beliefs. And I do think that getting like-minded people together for a common goal is kind of like a religion. Obviously, it's no substitute for religion, but it can, you can get things done if you're all of one accord. And this is pretty big. Pump Fund community grants are here. They give 10,000 out to a few communities, and they're saying which communities should receive grants next. And the monkey community is there shilling. And this is hopefully just a start, and Pump Fund's going to come back with even more stuff to help the Pumpfolio. Afu here said, I thought this was a good post. Meme coins were born for fun, but the arrival of the trenches and Pump Fund that has changed. Fortunately, in recent weeks, we've seen a return to the origins. And then he goes on to say it's much easier to make money holding on to long-term meme coins. Finally, Lunix says, hold on to your convictions, legends. The markets always reward patience in full. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.